What's going on, everyone? It's time for their action, adventure, creature feature shark movie film review. Today we're going to do a film called Shark Zone. And it was released by New Image Entertainment and sometime in 2002, I believe. And it was written by Sam Parson and David Vardo and produced and directed by Danny Lerner, who did films like Finding Rin Tin Tin, Direct Contact, Shark and Venice, which I have a review for on here. Uh, old old dogs, old dog, and Raging Sharks, which I think I have a review for that too, actually, on here. So Shark Zone. Well, this is about a young guy who comes back to his hometown, and he's on a fishing trip and stuff. Back 10 years prior, he was on a fishing trip, and his parents got eaten by this aggressive great white shark, and he was the only survivor. So he comes back with his family now, where he learns that the same group of sharks are attacking other people, and he has to go and hunt them down and take out the sharks to minimize the threat, or also affect the big beach event that's going on that weekend. Now that sounds really familiar. This is pretty much an exact copy of Jaws. Yeah, so this is your typical shark movie. Nothing new at all. Yeah, this one was actually way more dumbed down too and stuff. The acting's okay in this film. The cinematography is actually pretty decent for it too. It had all that going for it. Good acting, decent cinematography. The music wasn't too bad either. It's just the story and characters are just so bland in this, and it just didn't hit right at all. Like a lot of forced humor in there that just did not work. And the characters are all terrible. There's no one to get behind. They're all here. You can tell which person's going to get eaten where and stuff like that. It's very predictable, very standard, very minimal in shark attacks and everything like that. Like, you want to see kills in these movies, not a whole group of people bickering on a boat. So, yeah, it was a pretty slow burn, but a pretty dull shark movie. There's tons of stock footage in it. If you watch Shark Attack, 90% of that footage is in this one. So you're pretty much rewatching Shark Attack and Jaws put together, which is pretty much the same movie anyways. The kills, there's very minimal and not very interesting ones or anything like that. The story's bland, and overall, I just wasn't into this. So I'm gonna give Shark Zone a 1.5, because at least the cinematography and acting wasn't too bad. So, yeah, if you want to check it out, I'm not sure where it's streaming, but I'll link the trailer down below, so always check that out if you want to check it out. Also, link down below is my Instagram, so I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. All my stories, just put the film title in there, put the film title in there, and some fun factor history thing in there as well. Also, my Letterbox down below, JP Reviews. That's where I post our first star rating. We have to watch the films. And my Twitter's down below. Reviews _ Eric. So follow me on those platforms. Stay in with this channel. Like this video, share it to more people. Wherever, comment your opinions of the film down below. If you have any films or film franchises, any show I end on any stream service site, you want to hear my opinions on the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully find something weird, obscure, and odd they probably never thought of checking out together. And also share my opinions on popular films, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell, because we're going to this is the last shark movie for a little bit. We're going to go into creature features now. So we're going to do Sand Serpents in the next review, a Sci-Fi Channel classic. So let's check that out. But that's it for now. Make sure you stay out of the zones where the sharks are, because you'll get eaten and mauled like this character's whole family in this, because they don't listen. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers!